Good morning. My name's Church from Clarity Craft here in the UK. Now, I know this is a little bit unusual. We don't normally do a broadcast of our Clarity Social TV on a Thursday, but since we're bang in the middle of our Clarity Crafts half price member sale, I thought that I'd come on just for 10 minutes or so and share some of my favourites that are currently half price in the member sale. So I won't keep it too long, but I just wanted to, I couldn't resist. There's so many different things. I mean, it was hard to choose just 10 items. The lovely Jilly is in the room with you, so if you have any questions, she is there to help you. I'm trying something on the screen to see if I can sort of see any interaction. So I've got 10 items, 10 minutes, but I think it might be about 15 or 20. I can see we have some friends in the room. Jilly said the sound is good. Thank you, Miss Jilly. Okay, so where do we start? So what we're going to do, I'm going to bring up some information on the screen, show you the product. If I've got some artwork, I'll share it with you. But I think you'll understand why some of these items, for me, are they're like essentials, possibly sort of you go to all the time. So let's bring up the first bit of information. I'm just trying to try this. Let me take that off from there. Right. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Ken. I hope you're well. Okay. So my first number one is sort of like a top 10. First item is the nested square extension and alphabet A4 square plate mate. This really is, for me, one of the most essential pieces of groovy products. You've got this lovely Jane's frame in the middle. You've got a lovely uppercase and lowercase alphabet. And then you've got the extension of the squares from the nested squares in there. A lot of the design team go to this on a regular basis. So the item number for this is 40538. Normally it's £18.99, but as a club member, £9.50. Look at that. And it really is one of those essentials and go-to. You can remove the bars, you've got the lovely frames. Really is a really lovely plate if you haven't already got it in your collection. Okay, the next item is Mini Makes. Okay, we launched this earlier in the year. This is the Mini Makes Potted Flowers Mini Groovy Plate Collection. Item number 42458. Normally £16.99. Club members price £8.50. Now these are 4 little individual plates, ATC size, so perfect for your little mini makes or little toppers. Quick and easy to do. So let's have a look at some artwork. I'm going to zoom in. I'm trying to multitask. So we've got this one from the lovely Jill Askham. I'm going to come in a little bit closer on this. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? And because it's a flower pot, if you've got other flowers in your collection, then you can mix and match and change them around. So that's one piece of artwork. Another one from Jill, putting a little sentiment in the flower pot, and that lovely Carla Lily. This one is from Carol Pankstello with those lovely flowers there. And then finally, we've got one from Glynis. I love it. I love this sort of, I think it's bluebells, the flowers on here. So if you're looking for some quick and easy makes, then this is a lovely collection. Let me zoom out on that and bring that plate back in. So the item number for that is 42458. 1, 2, 3, 4 tiny little plates. Okay. So if you're into your mini makes or you're looking for quick and easy toppers, this is a lovely item to add to your basket. Okay, where are we going next? Let's have, right, okay. Pergamano Tool Organizer, not just for Pergamano. Okay, so this is the pink bag. This is a brand new one. The item number for this is 70130. Okay, normally £39.99, half price in the club member sale, £20. Now, they're really, really robust. I've had mine for about 8 years now, and you've often seen me show what is inside mine. Yours does come to you empty. I mean, that's all the whole joy of crafting, is it? Collecting and having great storage for it. So I'm going to show you mine. If you show me yours, so to speak. Steady. Too early. Too early. Look, I haven't repacked it from the TV, so I know I'm going to have some stuff missing. Okay, so let's have a look. I'm going to open this up onto the overhead. Where's my overhead camera gone? There we go. Reach in there. So you've got lovely. It's all double stitched, top quality. You've got pockets here. I've got my replacement blade, my craft knife. I've got some dorso rolling around in there. I've got my essentials, like so. One or two of the groovy tools, my scissors, my Pergaliner pencils. Then look, I haven't put the one back from TV yet. Perga colour pens. These are great. Double-ended, water-based, perfect for your groovy and your colouring in. These will work lovely on something else I've got to share with you as well. Bear those in mind. So they're your Perga colour pens. Then you've got your metallic gel pens. These are gorgeous, not just for your parchment. Then I've got my shade tools, my hockey stick, my wheel tool, embossing tools, all my multi-needle tools. Keeps going. I've got a couple of pencil cases in there with backup, and I've still got all this space here that I haven't used as well. So the item number for that is 70. Where's I might look at the cameras there. 70130. So that's I know Barb's got one for Faber-Castell pencils, but they're great sort of storage bags for all different. If you're into your knitting, I'm sure you'll get your knitting needles or something in there. Okay. Next item, moving along very quickly, my all-time favorite stamp set. Okay, this has got to cover so many different occasions. And for me, this is a go-to every single time. If you're not sure what to say on a card, this special day sentiments really does cover it. Item number for this is 10518, £14.99 normally. Club price £7.50. So let me zoom in on this one. So you can see here, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 stamps. Then, look, I mean, these are lovely. Sending a little note your way with wishes for a lovely day. How many occasions can you send that for? Just on the inside. It doesn't have to be on the outside. What about however you spend it, whatever you do, hoping this day is special for you. And then third sentiment, no matter how you spend your day, hope it's special in every way. And this lovely little sort of flower bouquet is great. Okay, so let's look at some artwork. We've got this one from Dee Paramore. So she's created a lovely background. This is on some of her designer papers. This one's really nice from Janet. This is using the mica powders to give it that. So that would have been stamped with like a clear embossing powder pad, and then the powders brushed over the top. This is rather lovely from Elaine Milner, a resist technique on our coated cardstock. And I love this one. I'm using a different sentiment, but the background, there's no name on this one. I love the monochromatic look of that. Okay, so if you're looking for an essential set of stamps that covers so many different occasions, from birthdays or just to send somebody a little note, then this is perfect for that. It's also available in Groovy as well, so if you're into your parching, you'll be able to find it in Groovy. Item number 10518, £14.99, half price in the club members sale. Okay, right, let's have a look. What's next on my list? Where am I down to now? 1, 2, 3, 5. No, it's not going to be 10 minutes. 5. Okay, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are great. Where have I put them? Here we go. So you've got two choices here. It was hard to choose. We have our nested rectangle embedders, and we also have our nested square embedders. These are great because they add that finishing touch to your it's like the finishing trick. 12.99 normally, £6.50 in your club member sale. For the rectangles, item number 31678. If you would like the square version, the item number for that is 31428. Lovely few pieces of artwork here. This one's from Deborah Wheeler. I'm going to come in on this camera so you can see. Let me get that right. There we go. Can you see that lovely embedded edge around the artwork? So what it does is it debosses and it adds that lovely finishing touch. So when we look at this one, the lovely elementary stamps and those landscape masks in the background. We've got this one from the Build a Reef collection. Let's come in and have a look at this one. And just catch that just on the corner. Look at that. It really is that finishing, just like our doodle dies. And then we have another one. I think these are all Deborah Wheeler. Deborah Wheeler definitely loves an embedder. And then using some of our embedded dies around the outside. Let me zoom in on this one. Really multitasking here. If I hold that up, if I go that way, oh, it's like magic Mike. There we go. See that? Look, that edge. It really does. And there'll be videos on our YouTube page on Barb showing you how to do these. So simple. And more recently, a great way of finding the edge on the embedders is using your Pergamano blending pen. Okay, what next have I got to share with you? Right, okay. I was walking around the building and I thought, these are perfect. Okay, let me see. We're going to go down to the next item. Postcards, cake stands. Okay, so you've got two different packs here. So let me go on there, and we're going to go to there, and we'll bring that in, and we're going to zoom in. So you've got two different choices. These are Linda Williams Time for Tea collections. So you've got the lovely cake stand, and then you have a stack of teacups as well. If you want the cake stand, item number 31166, normally £5 for a pack of 10, now half price in the club member sale, £2.50. Okay, if you like the stack of teacups, item number 31165. So let's have a look at a couple of pieces of artwork to show what you can do with them. This one is from Sonia Goodliff. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Then if you want to keep it a little bit more simple, we can go down the Debbie McMullen route with just a little bit of colour on there. Oh, this is a really colourful one. Jane Telford. Now, Jane's used the embedders as well. You can just see that around the outside. I like this one as well. Dee Paramore. Look at that. I'm going to zoom in on this. Look, just different shades of grey pencil. Wow. Isn't that gorgeous? See this in the back? Watch this space. Another one of my essentials coming up. Zoom back out. This one, another one from Jane Telford. Oh, I could just eat that. Nice chocolate gatto or gattox. However, strawberry tart, anybody? Cream corn? Yummy. And then this one from Julie Dunn. Now, if you've recently been watching us and we've been doing the hot foiling, these postcards also work with the hot foiling. Okay, I've done two earlier this morning, so I'm going to come in on camera number 3 and I'm going to show you that. Watch, let me just catch the light. So this has been done with the rose gold. I'll show you on the overhead in a moment, but they foil absolutely beautifully. Okay, so you've got that one, and then you've got your stack of teacups. Okay, so let's have a look on the overhead on this one. I'm going to zoom in on this. We can really look at that. Ooh, fancy. Look at that. It's that little finishing touch, isn't it? And it's all with the magic of the hot foiling system because we print these lovely postcards in-house, and I'd forgotten about these until I was having a walk around. And I thought, perfect. Okay, so that's your stack of teacups and also your tea cake stand. Okay, put those to one side. What else have I got? Barb's favourites. Okay, where was that card gone? Let me bring that one back in. Okay, let's have a look at this card here. Remember I said to you, keep an eye on this background. Okay, so what we have now, let me change the details for you. Barb's favourite Great Lakes duo pack. So item number for this, 31168, normally £5.98, £2.99. So basically, buy one, get one free. Each pack has 10 sheets, so you've got the lovely greeny colour on one side, and then you've got a lovely colour on the back. These were designs that Dee Paramore created, and they're in the Great Lakes book, if I recall rightly, but Barb loved them so much she decided to do these favourite packs. Okay, so you're going to get 5 of that colour, 5 of that colour, that one, and that one. So that's 20 sheets for £2.99 if you're in the Clarity Craft Clubs. Okay, perfect. These are the essentials, and when look at the finish, it's so soft and subtle in the background. Okay, and then finally, I knew it'd be a little bit longer than 10 minutes, but hey ho. Let's have a look at some parchment. Okay, now these colours are really lovely. So I'm going to go there, change the details there. I'm going to press that button there. Okay, this is olive green and primrose yellow. So you'll get 5 of the olive green, which is the darker colour, and then 5 of the primrose. So this is beautiful. Again, you can use it for stamping on, you can take the colour out, and then you can see, look at those colours. Okay, so perfect for matting and layering. Item number for that is 40771, normally £16.99. Club members price £8.50. Okay, so it was so hard to choose 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 things, and most of them are actually under £10, with the exception of the tool organizer. Okay, in this little showcase, that's the most expensive item in the 10 minutes at 10. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do a very quick recap, and then I will leave you to get on with your day. So let's have a look at some full screen graphics. So here we go, the nested square extension and alphabet frame A4 square groovy plate. Item number 40538, £18.99. Club member sale price £9.50. Then perfect for those little mini makes. Item number 42458, and this is your mini makes potted flowers mini groovy plate collection. 4 little plates, £16.99. Half price £8.50. My most favourite stamp set ever, and a real sort of crafting essential and staple. It's also available in Groovy. This is the Special Day Sentiments A5 square stamp set, 10518, £14.99, £7.50 as a club member. Then we move on to those lovely nested rectangle embedders. Item number 31678, £12.99, club members price £6.50. You want to go a little bit square rather than rectangle. Item number 31428, £12.99, half price to the club members, £6.50. Then where are we going next? The cake stand. You can never have too much cake, and this is low fat cake. You won't put any pounds on with this one. Actually, you'll be saving pounds. If you're a club member, £2.50, and that's for 10 of those lovely postcards, which you can, if you've recently taken advantage of our hot foiling system, foil them as well. But if you're more your cup of tea, you don't want any cake, Then you can have the stack of teacups. So these are both designed by the lovely Linda Williams from her Time for Tea collection, also available in stamps. And I believe the lovely Deborah Wheeler will be joining us a week tomorrow and sharing those with us. £2.50 if you're a club member. Some essential papers here, Barb's favourite Great Lakes Duo pack, 20 sheets of designer paper, 8x8, 5 of each, 2 different colourways in each pack, should be £5.98, £2.99. Basically, buy one, get one free. Then just one of the many two-tone parchment collections we have. This is the olive green and primrose yellow. You get 5 sheets of each, item number 40771, normally £16.99, club members price £8.50. So I'm going to finish off on my favourite, which is the Special Day Sentiments. So short and sweet today. It was just one of those, I thought, you know what, let's do a 10 minutes at 10, and why not choose 10 of my favourite sort of essential items to share with you at home. So thank you very much for joining me. Everything I've showcased in this particular little show will be available on our claritycrafts.com website. Lovely Jilly has put the links up for you, but if you go to our Clarity Crafts TV section on the website, you'll be able to find everything in there. Now, don't forget, if you're a club member, sign into your account and you'll see all the prices at half price. So enjoy the rest of the day. It's going to be a scorcher here in Kent. So make sure you stay in the shade. I've got the fans going already. And I will be back with you tomorrow at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Now, I wonder who will be joining me tomorrow. Who am I going to drag it? I mean, who's going to come and join me from the office? Will it be Jazz? Will it be Louise? Could it be Sue? Could it be Jilly? Who else is in the building? Could it be Sharon? You have to tune in at 10 o'clock tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you again very, very soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.